Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another tips and tricks video of Drug Dealer Simulator. It's been quite a while now. I haven't had access to a camera for a bit, and this is my first time actually doing it on camera. But yeah, we're gonna go through 10 tips and tricks of this game for the people that are new to this game, and some things might be for someone who's already played a lot but haven't really noticed it. So we're gonna go through 10 different things, and yeah, let's just jump into it. I'm not gonna waste your guys' time. First thing is when you're waiting for a customer uh, to talk to you, don't just run to the computer when you get one message. It might be only like a 2 gram buy, so wait for at least 2 customers to reach out. What I mean by that is, let's just get some light in this place. Here we go. So as you can see here, I have a couple of messages. But if someone reaches out to you, if you're just, see, how do you do? Yeah, you're just waiting like this, and then you hear boop. Don't just go directly and just check the message. Wait like an hour or two, or at least until you have 2 or 3 messages. Then go at it, because I've done multiple times where I've just jumped at the computer as soon as I got a new message, and then see like, oh, it's just 2 grams over at Stink. And as you can see on the map, I have my house over here, so Stink is all the way over here. So going all the way over there for 2 grams is not really worth it unless you have a couple of people on the way, because you'll get more money that way. So just a tip, don't just dive right into the computer when you're waiting. Wait for 2-3 messages so you can make a bit more money and not run all the way over there for nothing. And another thing, you can see buyers in the bottom of your screen, in the middle of the screen, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. I don't even know how much I have of everything. Doesn't look like I have that much of anything. I mean, I have heroin. So let's see if we have any offers for heroin, so I can show you guys what I mean. I wish I could filter this by drug. Let's see, mushrooms, speed. Okay, we can do this one. This guy wants to give me money. So what I mean by this is on the bottom here, where above where it says hold B, throw backpack, is a line. And on that line you see a green guy appear. That is your dealer. In this case, your dealer. It could also be a buyer. So if you just run, I'm gonna try and get fucked by the cops here. If you just run straight at it, just don't worry about any particular way, just go straight at the guy here. So you can see he is probably in kennel. Yeah, he's gonna be around here. And then just give it to me. $1,100. So yeah, that is a tip. A lot of players who've been playing this for a long time hasn't really thought of that, is what I've noticed. So that is a tip. Ah, shit. I was actually gonna stop, but since they had to be dickheads, then yeah. Yeah. For some reason I had no stamina. But it's fine. What else was gonna say? Yeah, this is also one good tip. Buy a wardrobe. So I've gotten fucked by the cops here. I understand why the cops always harass me when I'm trying to do a video. They never fuck with me when I'm just playing casually or recording. But it's always when I'm trying to do a tips and tricks video they're gonna fuck with me. But yeah, buy a wardrobe is another thing that I've thought about, which is very, very important. And what I've done, I've made a mistake that I've bought the wrong one, because there are two types of wardrobes. So let's go talk to Donald here, show me products, and here we have a simple wardrobe. This is the wrong one, and I'm going to show you why in a second. Just under here, it says storage furniture can hold various items. But over here, clothes wardrobe, used to change clothes and wear a fugitive mode. So if the cops try to talk to you, you run away, and you get away, you have fugitive mode up in the right corner, I think. And with that, the cops are gonna, as soon as they see you, they're gonna run after you again. But if you have that closed wardrobe, you can just run back home and then go into it and get off fugitive mode. So you won't have to like go like the other way around when you see cops and stuff. You can just go straight past them and they won't do anything. And yeah, number 4, buy jars, equipment, and furniture for all hideouts to use in emergencies. So for me, I have a lab right here. So this is already kitted out, as you can see. But with like a normal hideout, let's see. I haven't played on this save for a long time, so I have to figure out where I have a hideout. Is that place and stink? Is that not a lab? But yeah, what I was gonna say, if you have just a normal hideout, just buy jars, buy equipment, maybe even a laptop. So if you're running away from the cops, you can just run straight in here and press T to save time. As you can see in the bottom of the screen, it says waiting time times 5. That's not much. So if I were to buy a couple of more furnitures, if I were to buy a sofa, maybe a picture on the wall, maybe another desk or something like that, it's going to be a lot higher. And I think times 25 or times 35 is the highest you can have. So if you have the money, buy a bunch of furniture. So if you have to outrun the cops, run in here and then you can just press T to move forward. And like I said before, have a wardrobe as well, so you get off fugitive mode. Very important. And yeah, number 5. Jesus Christ, there's so many cops out. Do I have a high exposition factor? Fucking hell, yeah I do. That explains it. Yeah. So we're gonna run over to the builder here. Number 5. Don't pay this cunt if you don't have to. This is very important because look at this guy. Look at this guy. 350. At first, I think he wants $100 at the beginning of the game, but at the end he wants 350. Don't pay him $350 unless you absolutely have to. What you can do is use the sewage system instead. So you have one here, and you have a couple of other ones all around the place. You also have one over here, as you can see. Fuck off, man! I have nothing on me. Why do you keep being a fucking cunt? Go fuck yourself. But yeah, so there are a lot of sewage hatches all over the place here, and you can use them instead of paying the fucking builder $350 every single time. But keep in mind, If you have a duffel bag or a big backpack, you are not going to fit in here. So if you're going to save a bit of money to go over to, let's say, sector B, if you're going to save a little bit of money to go over to sector B and you don't want to pay this fucking dumb shit, you can go through the sewage hatch, but you have to have a small or a medium backpack for it to work, because you're not going to be able to fit otherwise. Yeah, number 6. Look at the buyer's location before accepting offers. This is a thing that I've done 250,000 times. I might be stupid, which could very much be the case, but I'm going to tell you guys either way. When you look at offers here, before just like pressing them and see, okay, this guy wants wants ecstasy. Oh yeah, I have that, and then just accept. Look here. Where are they? If you're not interested, or if you're not able to go to sector B to do any deliveries, you can press here, like I did before, filter contact list by area, and then select sector A. So now only the people in sector A is going to be here. And you can also change it to sector B. So here we have one in sector B that wants 5 grams of mushrooms and a couple of dealers as well. You can also choose sector C, of course, and filter by specific area. So in sector A, you can go stink. Oh, we have 4 people here. Or kennel. Here we only had 2. So make sure you check where they are, because there has been multiple times where I haven't been able to go to sector B, and then I've just had it like everyone here. And then I just accepted one offer, and then, oh shit, I accepted an offer of someone in sector C or sector B, and I can't get over there because I don't have money, or I have too much drugs on me, or whatever. So yeah, make sure that you double check where they are before accepting. And I am gonna do a video soon with more detailed on how to get from sector A to sector B in the sewage system. So I'm gonna show you guys I'm going to show you guys exactly what route to take to get from sector A to B, and also I'm going to do it from different locations in sector A, so you'll know. Number 7, don't say no unless you absolutely have to. This is one thing that I've seen a lot of people do. If someone asks for 10 grams of coke and you only have 9 grams, don't tell them no. As you can see here, this guy has 39 grams. Click here to write message. You can either confirm or decline, but never decline, because if you decline, there's like, I think there's like an 85% chance they're not gonna even talk to you again. So what you should do is just ignore it. Let it be for now. As you can see, I pressed on this and it's still here. I've gone through and it still says 2 new here, even though I pressed it. So you have to press mark message as read. But if you don't do that, you're still going to see like, oh yeah, this guy wanted 39 grams. So don't tell people no. It's very stupid. You're going to lose a lot of clients doing that. So it's better to just ignore them for now. The people that you don't have, ignore and move on to the next. If you don't have that, ignore and move on to the next and keep going. And when you do have what they want, then you can confirm, but don't ever decline. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So number 8. This is an important one, and I've gotten the questions about this a lot of times actually. Where to plant outdoor plants. And I'm going to show you guys one place in each sector. Okay, sector A we have over here. You can put it on this hill, like anywhere on this hill, but for it to be mildly safe, because the the cops are sometimes they go in here. Sometimes they even walk on up till here. So if they see stuff here, they're gonna grab it down, take it down. So my suggestion is that you grow it here, because this is, cops can't see it, cops are never here, so grow it just over here, anywhere. You can even grow it over here, next to the wall over there. So that's one place in Sector A. And I'm going to show you one place in Sector B and one place in Sector C. So this is very important because growing weed indoors is very, very great, but outdoors gives you more product. Even though it takes a bit more time, it gives you more product. So I would say it's worth doing outdoors and indoors and have a lab. But if you're not far into the storyline, you can just grow outside and inside. So, Sector B, there are multiple locations where you can grow. And I would say around here is one of the best places, because around here there's a lot of sunlight, so there's going to be a lot of, it's going to grow a little bit faster. You can also put it like right here, but don't put it here, because the cops go by here all the time and they're going to take down your plants as soon as they see them. I'm going to actually give you guys a bonus place here in Sector B, which is a place that I've been using when, I haven't recorded when I used it, but it's a very good place, and that is over here. There's a lot of empty grounds, the cops are never here, and you have a lot of space to put weed in. You can put weed the entire fucking way here if you feel like it. I would not recommend doing that much because it's going to take a lot of water bottles and a lot of time, but if you want to, you certainly can. No judgment here. And I can give you guys more. There's also over here as well you can grow, and I'm building my second house, so you could have built it there, but right now you can't. You can also build it right here to the construction guy on the side of the wall. But that should give you guys a couple of places to look. We're also going to look in Sector C. Okay. And yeah, if you guys are new here, I don't edit my videos. I'm trying to keep it old school and do no editing at all. So there's going to be a lot of talking. Sorry about that, but I'm gonna section this video up. So I'm gonna do a Sector A section, Sector 2 section, Sector C section, so you guys don't have to look at everything. But yeah, when it comes to growing weed over in Sector C, this is probably the perfect place. You have your house here, so here you can grow a lot of it. You have a lot of space, no question about it. There's not going to be any problem. The cops are never ever there. So yeah, I would say those are very, very good places to go to. Let's see if I remember how to get up here. There we go. Yeah, number 8. This is the one that I've also gotten questions for, and this is the one thing that I haven't showed you guys, is how to get from Sector C to Sector A. And that's by talking to this guy. What do you want? And the chance you got those keys to the empty factories over there, and you're gonna pay $1,000. Since I don't think I need keys, I'm gonna tell him no, but you can pay him $1,000 and you get 10. You get 10 keys. And I'm gonna show you guys on the map as well. So it's over here. So there's your house. You just go a little bit left against the big building, and on the corner of this big building, there's the guy. So pay him $1,000, and then you can go through, factory over here. Show you guys on the map again. So you pay them over here, and then you just go straight down, and you go through here. Press open door, get a sound of you using your key, and I jump in the sewers, and I get stuck. There we go. So yeah. Number 9. Buy a mixer and not a tray. I'm not going to show you guys what I mean on this one, but I'm going to tell you what I mean. If you buy a mixer, you lose nothing. So if you put 100 in, you lose 0. But if you use a mixing tray, you'll lose a couple of percentage. So if you could put like 100 grams of meth, maybe you'll have 99 or 98.25 or 97% left after you've mixed it. But with a mixer, you keep everything. So don't buy a mix tray unless you absolutely have to. I would say that it's a lot better to just buy a mixer. And I think the prices are pretty similar as well. And number 10, the final one for today, is use AMP, etc. for the name of your drugs. Let me show you guys what I mean. This is one thing that I've done from the start, and this is one thing that I tell a lot of people to do all the time. It could be very confusing. A lot of you guys out there have very interesting names for your drugs. You guys are have a high percentage of fantasy, and you can name your drugs very fun stuff. But one thing that I do is just to know what kind of drug it is, I put something at the back of the name to let me know what drug it is. Because if I call it, I don't know, Princess, how the fuck am I supposed to know if that is coke, heroin, methamphetamine, ecstasy, weed? How am I supposed to know? Of course, you can differentiate it with different colors on the things, but there's only a certain amount of different colors you can have. So if you sell all types of drugs, you're going to have at least one color with 2 drugs. That can be confusing. So what you do is like I've done here. Coco Canoe is coke, and here Amp Cut, amphetamine, Spider-Man Hero, heroin, Puta Madre X, ecstasy. So add like little X or amp or hero or weed or something at the end of every name, so you know exactly what kind of drug it is. Because in that case, it doesn't matter what kind of color you have, you're never going to get them mixed up. Well, that was the end of this video. Thank you so much for joining me. That right there was 10 tips and tricks for you guys. I am going to make another one of these because I have another 10 tips for you guys ready. So I am going to make another video of this very, very shortly. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you have any more tips that you think the public should be aware of, or if there's anything else that you would like to tell me, or just wish me a good day. Do your thing, man, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care, peace, and have a lovely, lovely evening. Bye.